I ran about 60 days, so 2 months straight without missing a day. It was good, y'all. Dante here, back with another video. Today gonna be a little different one. I'm about to go ahead and hit a like 4-mile run. So I'm gonna be bringing y'all along with me for that. And kind of just talking about my experience so far, like with running, specifically like over the last 3 or 4 months. You know, I kind of been running a bit more. I was more consistent around like month 2, where I was literally like, there wasn't a day that I missed running. It would be at least a mile plus, like in between all the stuff I had going on. But that was before school really started back for the fall semester. So yeah, I'm gonna be bringing y'all along with me that and kind of just sharing my experience that I had throughout running the 60 miles that I was running, or throughout running the 60 days that I was running. So with that being said, I'm gonna catch y'all on this run. It sounds like my clothes is about done in the dryer. I can hear it shaking when it hits a certain point, so I got to get that up out of there before my roommates start tripping on me. But yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna walk real quick before I get to the start of my neighborhood. Like I said, I'm about to run around like 4 miles or so. Need to find me something I can put on, like some music, something like that I can put on before I get running. Normally, I say like I listen to J. Cole or like maybe some Kendrick, you know, Larry June, a couple of those. It just depends. I'm about to go ahead and get this run up out of the way, so I'll catch y'all in a little second. Hey, what's up, y'all? Back with another one. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. First, let me turn this music down because I can't hear myself talk. But I'm gonna be honest with you. My knees is not feeling the best right now. I'm on like day 2, kind of getting back into it. At least with this whole running thing. Because, like I kind of said, I realized I was more like my best version in terms of how I felt. The energy I had waking up, like I didn't need energy drinks. You know, I just eat me a little bit of fruit in the morning and that was it. I was good, you know? But I had a whole lot of energy. I was able to run 3-4 miles and then hit the gym before I even had like my main meal for the day, which was just the chicken. So definitely say, man, we gotta get outside more, get running more. And this kind of how I'm starting with it. Let me get back to the topic, what we was talking about. Like I said, I ran about 60 days, so 2 months straight without missing a day. There wasn't one day that went by where I didn't come out here and run half a mile, whatever it was. And more times than not, when I ran, it was pretty long. So here's why I recommend y'all do that. Number 1, it's good with building respect for yourself. You know, you kind of oftentimes tell yourself like, hey, I'm gonna do something. You know, I'm gonna eat healthy. I'm gonna work out every day. And we tell ourselves that, but we never actually do it. So I kind of got to a point during the summer, I was like, hey, I'm gonna run every single day and see what happens. To me, I was pretty lean and I felt healthy, I felt good, I had energy. So that's reason number 1, is respect for yourself. Reason number 2, kind of like I mentioned already, is I realized I had more energy throughout the day. Like after I ran, which I would normally run kind of in the morning / early afternoon, you know, I had energy after that. I was able to, you know, work on whatever assignments I had and kind of sit down and continue handling whatever business I had to take care of throughout the day. And, you know, that was kind of just because I was running off of that positivity, that energy that I had expended a little bit earlier. you know, so it kind of carried over. I felt happier. That's reason number 3, is I felt happier, you know, because kind of like I mentioned earlier, I was respecting myself by continually doing the things I needed to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of where I was at with it. In terms of the 3 reasons why I kept on running. And, you know, it was essentially, it got to a point where it was hard for me to stop. Now, I did end up stopping, you know, some things kind of came into my life to where I wasn't as consistent, you know, and I could take that as an excuse, or I could take it for what it was. You know, a lot of things kind of started back up between school, a new job, you know, new responsibilities, and I wasn't able to wake up in the morning kind of like how I was. So I was also during this time waking up at 5 in the morning every single morning, reading a book called The 5 a.m. Club. And I can't wait until next year, because that's about when I'm gonna be able to get back on that schedule, is next year. I can't wait till next year comes back around and I'm able to start waking up at 5 again and having so much time throughout the day to take care of what I need to, because I was just that much more productive. I was able to handle and take care of just that many more things throughout the day. So, you know, I'm probably gonna end up making that another video at some point for y'all, where I just talk about waking up at 5 in the morning, and on top of that, reading that book, and just kind of how everything was falling in line during that time. And, you know, why now I'm working to get back to that state, because I need to. Specifically with all the stuff I'm trying to do and trying to accomplish, I need that highest level of discipline that I was working on during that time. So that's reason number 4 I'm throwing there for y'all, of why you should run every day, or try to get you some type of cardio and outside physical activity in every day, is because it builds discipline. You know, if you're able to do something that you don't want to do, and that your body's kind of telling like, I don't feel like doing that today, if you're able to do that every single day, you know, it kind of calluses your mind. That's a term that I've heard used before, you know, callousing your mind and building it up so that you could tell your body to do the things it doesn't want to do, so that you stay consistent. And that's discipline that you're using to stay consistent. So it's a beautiful day out here, man. I'm so glad I came out here. I'm able to just enjoy this fresh air, see these trees, man, see some people, and just see a beautiful autumn day out here. So let me show you a little bit more of that. It's a great day outside, you know, not too cold to where I can't wear a tank top, but not too hot where I'm killing myself. So coming up on like mile 1.5, 2-ish, I'm gonna be picking this back up in a little second. Once I get to like mile 2.5, mile 3, something like that, I'll probably picking it back up. Probably actually once I get to the stoplight. So I'll see y'all in a second. Yo, at the stop sign with it. Deep Kennesaw in the background. I'm tired. Now I think I'm actually at mile 2. But this is a very iconic intersection for Kennesaw. I don't really mind too much of showing y'all where I'm at right now, because I won't be here too long. And by the time this blows up, I'm not gonna be living here at all. So, and on top of that, if you wanna come find me, I'm there. You'll find me. Yeah, man, just trying to finish up this run. I don't got too much else to say besides, you know, it feels good. I'm happy to be out here, you know. Happy to be out here running another day. I want to pick back up on it. I'm gonna pick back up on it, you know. I don't know if I'm recorded every time, but I will start bringing y'all on a couple running adventures with me, you know, and kind of just kicking and talking to y'all about some extra stuff too. So Gotta run. All right, that's the end of the run. It was a good one today. Didn't do too much recording. Once I got to like mile 2.5, 3, as normal, when I get tired, about coming up on like mile 3. But didn't stop the whole time outside of the stop signs. You know, I had to stop for those, of course. You know, I don't always stop for them, but I stopped for them this time. I use it as an excuse to stop. But hopefully this video kind of inspired y'all to get outside and kind of get some cardio in, get some running in, or whatever type of workouts it is that you want to do. You know, hopefully this video inspired y'all to do that. Like I said, it was plenty of benefits that I experienced throughout the time that I was doing it. You know, I felt overall happier, you know, because us as humans, we need a challenge in our lives to make us happy, you know, oftentimes, or at least to keep us happy. You know, because if you're not doing nothing, at least from my experience, if you're not doing nothing, it's a whole lot easier to be depressed and, you know, kind of just overall not in the best of spirits, because you feel like you're kind of failing yourself every day. You wake up in the morning and it's like you kind of feel those same pains of the day before, the week before, of, you know, you having to take care of assignments, or, you know, you having to work out or go to work. You know, you kind of wake up, and oftentimes we sleep in because of that, because we can feel all of that pain and trauma from the previous times that we was working out, or the previous days and experiences that we've gone through. You know, so that's kind of something that we run into a lot of times. And some of the best things that you can do, or at least one of the best things you can do in those situations, is kind of just pushing yourself still, regardless, to force yourself to work out, force yourself, you know, to get that run in, whether it be half a mile, 2, 3, 4, 10 miles, whatever it is. You know, kind of just forcing yourself to do that and stay consistent, and you know, overall just dealing with that bad feeling and pushing through it. You know, we feel better at the end of it, because I'm about to go in here into my apartment, give me a nice shower in, give me some water, and I'm feeling a whole lot better about whatever assignments I got to do. I'm feeling better about studying. I'm feeling better about taking on a new opportunity, because I overcame kind of just that negativity that I was feeling before I decided to run. You know, kind of just feeling like, oh, I don't feel like running. You know, it's going to take forever. It's going to be long. But, you know, I ended up getting through it. I did my whole lap around, you know, campus, and over the hill, over the hump. I went up the hills. I went through that difficult time, those trials. And, you know, it made me better for it at the end of the day, because I'm just that much happier. You know, because I was able to keep my own word. So my self-respect for myself has gone up because of that. So with that being said, man, you know, that's kind of been my experience through kind of like a monologue, autobiography, whatever you want to say. That's kind of been my experience of me running every day for 60 days straight. And, you know, hopefully I'm not going to say then I'm going to run, you know, 60 days, 90 days, 100 days straight. Again, I'm not going to say that. What I will tell you is that I'm going to be bringing y'all along with me a lot of times when I do run. And when I get back into a space in my life where I'm able to do that all the time and don't have to worry about, okay, I got this amount of time for my assignment, you know, I will be bringing y'all along with me more. And, you know, making it more something that y'all can kind of look forward to. Like, hey, this is some motivation I'm going to get from Dante. I know that Dante is going to pull through for me someday this week and give me something that I need to hear, so that I can get out and change my life like I think I can. You know, because I'm looking at myself. Some people might look at me oftentimes and they'll be like, hey, you know, I want to get like that, or how'd you do this, or how'd you do that? And they might be looking at me as a goal, but I'm looking at the new version of myself as a goal. And that's essentially what I'm trying to do. And, you know, I want to push myself through doing that and bring y'all along with me. So with that being said, man, I done talked enough. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. And I'll see y'all in the next video, man. Peace.